Elliott Polikoff joins us right now from NBC Washington. Elliott, Wichita State ranked number 6. Also, a lot of people don't realize they've made a switch. They're now in the American Conference this year.
Yeah, they are in the American Conference this year, and so far they've done pretty well, except that first half of yesterday's game against Cal. People started to get a little worried, maybe thinking that new switch maybe got them some exposure that they weren't quite ready for. But then they showed why they are one of the best teams in the country in the second half of their Maui Invitational opener against Cal. I mean, they play like that. They can beat anybody in the country, Duke, Kentucky, Kansas included. They are definitely going to be a team to watch this year, and it's going to be interesting to see how they do against that increased competition in the American.
Here's my question about them going to the American. Do you believe if they play well, can they get themselves better seeding in the NCAA tournament? Because to me, that's been one issue for them lately. It's just kind of how they've been seeded by the NCAA tournament committee.
Well, I'll tell you this. If they don't get a better seed in the NCAA tournament and they play well, Greg Marshall is going to absolutely lose it because he was already upset last year, and justifiably so. I mean, because this team goes, 30-5 or something in the regular season, and they get a 10 seed in their second-round matchup against Kentucky. I mean, this is a team that has gotten it done year after year, and now there's not that excuse of them being in the Missouri Valley of the American. It's not necessarily the same as the Big 12 or the ACC, but it's a conference that has a lot of quality teams top to bottom.
All right, Elliott, who can be their rival? I mean, that's half the battle when you're in the conference. You need somebody to hate. So who is it the Shocker fans can look to say, all right, we don't like these guys?
Well, naturally, geographically, it would be Tulsa, but Tulsa, I wouldn't say is that quality of a basketball team right now. And if you look at the preseason ranking, Cincinnati is a team that a lot of people are circling that might be their main challenger this year. But I think if you look at it at a bigger picture, it's got to be SMU. I mean, SMU has been a quality team for a few years now, too, and they're not that far away from Wichita. It's in Dallas, obviously. I mean, easy to get to. I mean, that should be a big-time matchup for years to come.
Why has Coach Marshall stayed there at Wichita State? He's had opportunities to leave.
I mean, if you look at it on the outside, it's like, why hasn't he gone to a bigger school like North Carolina, Indiana, when that opening came open this past offseason? But people around Wichita, they see Greg Marshall, and it's kind of almost silly for him to go anywhere. He's getting paid the equivalent of what people are making at top 10 jobs perception-wise around the country, and he doesn't have to compete with a football team, which State hasn't had one for decades now. And he's basically the king of Wichita. I mean, he's the most recognizable face in this city, and he's gotten it done year after year. It's going to be interesting now, though, with the increased spotlight of being on the American, to see if that changes his viewpoint on where he wants to be in the years to come.
Hey, look, he's making well over $3 million. I mean, living in Wichita, that goes a long way. So,
it does go a long way.
Nothing wrong with being happy. You've got great crowds. So, and as you said, he's the king out there. Elliott, thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Neely.